Welcome back. If you want to see how I got this black smoky eye look, stay tuned. One pump of the Kat Von D Lock It Foundation, and I already started out with that to save some time, and I already did my eyebrows, so now I'm just going to go ahead and get to it. We're going to do a smoky black smoky eye. Alright, well, what I'm going to use now is I'm going to get a fluffy brush, and this is my MAC 224, and I'm going to take a color that is close to my skin tone, which is like this brown color here in my Sonia Kashuk palette, natural, was it? Ion Natural Neutral palette, and I'm going to put this on my crease. Alright, now in that same palette, I'm going to use, with a flat brush, my black. And try to get the blackest black you can find. If you don't get the blackest black you can find, you'll just have to do more, I guess, apply more to get the color intensity that you want. So what I'm going to do here is pat that on to my lid. And by patting on your lid, you make the color more intense when you use a flat brush like this. If you use a brush that's more sporadic, or I shouldn't say sporadic, that is more fluffier, like the fluffy brush I used to put my transition color on with, it's going to give you like a wash of color. And that is why you like to, or that is why you would blend with that type of brush. Now I'm putting this black on just my eyelid, just the eyelid. And then I'm going to take a clean fluffy brush, and this is my either 213 or 239. I cannot remember the number came off. And what I do is I'll take it and I will blend out the edges. Blend up towards where your transition color is, because you want that gradient effect where it looks goes from dark to light. And when you're doing a smoky eye that is just black, it's very easy to make it look like you have punched yourself in the eye. So this is something that takes some time. You have to build and blend. Build and blend. Alright, and what I'm going to do now with the fluffy brush that I used with my transition color, I'm going to dab that in there and go over the transition color again, just in that crease. So that whatever you blended away, you can bring it back. And then go back and blend some more. Until you get the intensity that you like. Alright? The key to a smoky eye also is to make sure that you do get the bottom lower lash line. And what I just did was dip my flat brush into the black. And I try to use a matte black shade. And what I'm going to do is get you close in here. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Everything's falling. Alright. I'm going to put that right on my lower lash line. Not the waterline, just the lower lash line. Because we will hit that waterline here in a minute. and you drag it down a little bit. Alright, and then I'm going to take that same fluffy brush that I was blending out on the top. I'm just going to run it underneath, kind of drag it, but you don't want to drag it too far down because you don't want it to get into here, this area down here where you're going to highlight. Alright, and then you take any black, super matte, or just black eyeliner, which I'm using my Rimmel Scandalized waterproof kohl in black, and I'm just going to line my waterline, and I'm going to also line my upper waterline, which is called tight lining. Revolution eyelash curler, curl my lashes. And I'm going to use a new mascara that I've never used before. I'm just now opening it. It's from Avon, and it's the Super Extend Winged Out Mascara. And look down, wiggle, wiggle up. Lashes. Right, I'm going to finish my other eye and I will be right back. Alright, now I'm going to use my Maybelline 360 Fit Me, or Fit Me in 360 for my contour color. And we'll do the right here. From the corner, top corner of your ear to the corner of your eye. And then blend that in. I'm taking my e.l.f. stippling brush and I'm blending that in. Now this look is not a wearable day look. I mean, you can if you want. If you wanted to have that heavier foundation, that's fine. But I would not wear this on a regular basis. Me personally, I wouldn't. Alright. Now I'm taking the same, a little bit more of that Maybelline 360, or Maybelline Fit Me in 360 with my stippling brush, and I'm going to dab some of that. It's like a shade or two lighter than my normal shade. And I'm going to buff that in to my hairline, to the top. Bring it down and meet where you contoured on the sides. Now I'm going to add that contour also with my flat brush from Sonia Kashuk, and I'm going to add that to my jawline. And taking that same stippling brush, blend that in. And you see the areas where I have not put anything in there yet? That is where I'm going to put my highlight. I know I didn't show you in my other video, but I figure if you've seen it once, you've seen it all the same before. And this is to help slim down your face, because Lord knows I need to slim it down a little. And if you mess up and you feel like you put too much down below, well, you're getting ready to put the highlight color in, so don't worry, you can fix it. You can always fix it. Alright, blend that in all the way. And then for your nose, some people like to do, but just go to the sides, and you can use this with, actually you could do this with a smaller brush, that same color that you use, that color that's a little bit darker, and just go to the side of your nose, carve it out. Take that same stippling brush and buff it out on the sides. I'm going to use my Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer in Deep 34. I'm going to use my Real Techniques Pointed Foundation Brush. Pop that right there. Right above where I did my highlight, or my contour. And don't worry, if you do cover up some of your eyeliner and smoky eye, you can always go back. And here I'm just using my blending brush, my beauty blender, my beauty blender to blend that in. A bit of that same in between the contour and the two contours, the one that was on my cheek and the one that was on my chin, underneath my chin, and I'm going to take my beauty blender and blend that in. Foundation or concealer and go down the bridge of my nose. Take my beauty blender and blend it in. And right in between my eyebrows, my forehead there, I want to highlight right there. And I'm going to highlight in my around my Cupid's bow. and my chin. Now, I'm going to take my Anastasia contour kit in the darkest color here. It is the original kit, this dark brown here. I am going to take that same styling brush that I used that I contoured with, because I like to do a creamy liquidy contour first and then set it with a powder. I'm going to set that, and you see where you've done your contour. You just follow that line. Trust me, it looks weird now, but once it's all blended in, perfecto. Alright, now I'm going to take my Ben Nye Topaz, Ben Nye powder in Topaz, say it like that, and I'm going to use a dry Real Techniques Beauty Blender, and I'm going to put that, set that underneath my eye where I highlighted. And if you get any in your eyeshadow, you can always redo it, the eyeshadow, because right now I'm just trying to set my highlighted areas, and down the bridge of my nose. Cupid's, that's not the Cupid's bow, it's your chin. And Cupid's bow. And underneath. Starting to come together. Now I'm going to go back with my Anastasia contour kit with that dark color and do around my hairline, because I didn't set that, did I? No, I did not. And then I'm going to take my big fluffy brush and blend it all together. See, no harsh lines there. Now, for my cheeks, I'm going to use Loving by MAC. It's a mineralized blush. Put that right on the apples. Alright. For my highlight, I'm going to use the Balm Betty Lou Luminizer on my fan brush from e.l.f. Got from Target. Right on the tops of my cheekbone. Down the bridge of my nose. Cupid's bow, and under my chin. And the lipstick I'm going to use today is by Avon. It is, what is it? Totally, oh no, it's not. I think it's a nude. lip color from Avon. There's that. Alright, and this is my final look. The black smoky eye. To follow me on Instagram. Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. I'll have all that information down on the bottom bar. And as always, thank you. Thumbs up this video and subscribe. Alright, bye.